We have Ben King. Obviously, Ben, I think he started off and kick it off here. Doubleheader here for the Trek-Livestrong team. First of all, so congratulations. And secondly, you know, a lot was made about your sister and your dad being down here from right up the road in Charlottesville. So give us a comment on you know, the win first of all, and then what was going through your mind. I mean, it's a heck of a long time to be out there on a break.
Yeah, I mean, once I was solo and still had 9 minutes, a lot of things were going through my mind. I was, you know, thinking of all kinds of different motivators, and you know, having my dad, my sister out on the course was definitely one of the things that, you know, I was thinking about. I started praying pretty hard after Paris Mountain and getting onto the circuits, and I think my prayers were answered. So it was in the circuits, I wasn't thinking much. I was pretty cross-eyed and pretty delirious with pain, but.
And you were cramping quite a bit. You said, you know, from the time you crested Paris all the way, you know, through the circuits, you said you were cramping. And give us a feel for what you're going through there and how long.
I'm still cramping.
Still cramping.
Stretching my hands and my neck.
But it was really from about Paris Mountain, from the time you crested there, roughly.
Yep. Yeah. The time trial. I did the time trial yesterday, kind of as practice, because, you know, I'll have to do them for the rest of my career, and I haven't ridden my time trial bike since I guess Pan Am Championships and Cascade and Gila. Those are the 3 races I've done on that bike. So and U23 nationals, and so I think it kind of tweaked a few muscles differently, and I was feeling it from the start.
Ben, when you talked about cramping, are you talking about from the first time, the last time you went over Paris Mountain?
Yeah, the last time. Yeah, just when the dehydration and the miles started to wear on me a little bit.
Ben, it's a team sport, but you seem to be very good at doing things by yourself. Were you always an athlete that was comfortable, just kind of inside your own head and your own space?
Yeah, I'm pretty self-motivated. And when I got out there at the beginning, I wasn't thinking, oh, I'm going to win. I was joking around a lot on the course until, you know, 40 miles to go. And I was like, oh man, I better start getting serious. But yeah, I was thinking if I could be up there at the front when the selection was made from behind, I'd be there to help Taylor or, you know, some of the Radio Shack guys if I could, and so really that was my goal. Yeah, I didn't really decide to do that. I wish I hadn't been solo, but I knew the gap was coming down, and I didn't really know what was happening behind, but I figured someone was putting in a chase because it was coming down pretty steadily, and I knew he had to go tempo up to climb that lap, and I thought, you know, if I go, you know, instead of getting caught on the finish, I'll get caught at the top of Paris Mountain next lap, and then I can help Levi or Horner or Taylor. So
that 40 miles from the finish that you had to start getting serious correlates pretty directly with when you rode Zansky and all the way off the wheel. Was it that climb up Paris Mountain that you really started to hone in and focus?
Yeah, I mean, obviously those are 2 quick guys, and I'm not much of a sprinter myself, so I knew I'd have to get rid of them at some point. And it was actually nice to be solo because I could kind of just focus and, you know, shut out the, you know, tactics of trying to conserve energy and trying to help them. I just, you know, I knew, okay, I have this much left in my tank, and I need to, you know, dose it the right way to make it, you know, to the top of Paris Mountain next lap. And I made it, and then I was like, okay, well, I guess I have this much left, so I'll make it to the circuits. And then, you know, on the circuits, it was all just guts. So there was nothing left in my tank.
So Ben, you won a race like this in Bend, kind of in similar fashion, maybe?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay, so that wasn't the game plan going in today?
No. I was just riding up at the front, and the field was kind of going slow, and I just started going and ended up with a gap, and Taylor was joking at me, "Ha, you're gonna be solo all day. What are you thinking?" So I just went and did it anyways.
We had some people talk about the tactics involved. Now, are you thinking like, well, Radio Shack maybe might not feel like any urge to go after? Or, what are you thinking there? Are you expecting a challenge? Or are you thinking, they might be content to just let you go?
I was more worried about the BMC and the Garmin guys, Kelly Benefits, and all, the other big teams put something together. It was Swizz up there. It was nice to Swizz and Holloway. So there's two teams that weren't chasing, but.
Did the three of you talk much in the breakaway? I mean, I know Holloway likes to talk, so were there many words exchanged, encouragement? I mean, it seems like in the beginning of the break, you guys were going pretty hard. There was a fourth guy who was off the back of that.
Mm-hmm.
And what was it like in the breakaway? Did you guys communicate or?
I mean, we talked a little bit. Usually we'd talk more in a situation like that, but we were pretty focused on the job and just putting out a good tempo all day. So.
But once you saw you hit a gap, was it almost like a team time trial for a while? It seems like the gap went up so fast when you dropped that.
Once
Mountain Khakis guy.
Yeah, we went up to 10 minutes pretty quick, and we we were going pretty hard at the beginning there, and then kind of eased up and let the gap stay steady, and then when it started coming down pretty quickly because I'd already been out there for 50 miles, 60 miles.
Ben, can you clarify your plans? I understand you're under contract one more year, is that right, with Trek-Livestrong?
Yes, ma'am, and I actually just got permission to announce that I'll be riding for Radio Shack next year.
Don't call me ma'am.
Ben,
And are you, excuse me, are you, have you finished with school? Are you still working on a degree?
I
Or is that
did
kind of
2
on
years
hold, or-
at Virginia Tech, and I decided that with a 2-year contract with Trek-Livestrong, if I could ever make a career in cycling, this was the chance I needed with the connections and the opportunities through the team. And so I decided to take a break from the team and see if I could do it. It's working out pretty good.
Ben, this didn't have, winning today had nothing to do with that, though. Going to Radio Shack next year.
No, it didn't. Yeah, that all happened a few weeks ago.
Okay.
Ben, you're the first under 23 rider to win the Pro National Championship road race. You also won the under 23 national championships as well this year. Are you aware, or you have a sense of how significant this is, and what do you think this? How do you think this lends to your future career as a cyclist?
I'm sure it will help a lot with my future. I mean, one of the things that kept me going in the final circuits was having Jose Acevedo and Alan Lim in a team car who would come up to me, and I was just trying to find any reason to keep going, and it doesn't seem like it's worth it when you're hurting that badly. But Lim kept yelling, you're making history, like this is huge, and on the podium, I think I started to realize like I didn't have to shave yet.